question on YouTube is working. It's recording on Spark.
It's live on YouTube, is it?
It's live.
See, I
on
couldn't
YouTube.
do YouTube and Periscope and Facebook the other day because it was just too many video things.
It's a bit of a pain in the bum. What should I put this as?
We won! Prosecco hour.
Prosecco talk.
We haven't drunk it yet.
Emma and Ella. What's on your mind?
Bubbly.
Bubbly. Bubbly. Is that how you spell bubbly?
No, there's another L.
Bub.
Bubble. EY, isn't it? Bubbly.
Or is it bubbly? B-U-B-B-L-Y.
Bubbly.
Yeah.
We're already live.
Bubbly, bubbly.
Bubbly,
Bubbly, bubbly.
We haven't started yet, and this is how it's begun.
Oh, we haven't even drunk yet.
I know. Blah, 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 blah.
We're
We are
streaming to
streaming
Facebook Live. So now we're on Facebook and
YouTube and
Kickstarter and Periscope. And hello, everybody.
Hello, we are live on all channels.
And we can start nattering to folk now. I didn't share it on Twitter. Have you shared it on Twitter?
I said it was be on in 15 minutes about 20 minutes ago.
So we probably need somebody to log in and share the. I will share it from here. Look. Kickstarter live, and I can probably.
Hi, how are we doing?
Details.
Yeah, I know. We're really interested at the moment. We are setting up our live stream and we're going to just drink Prosecco in the office and talk about life in general. No, we're going to talk about our win. We won an award. We're very happy in the office, so we're drinking Prosecco. We are from Red Herring Games. Oh, here's Joe.
Here's Joe with the award. Hello, Jatone.
An image of the badge award. It's not a piece of paper.
Yeah, the award isn't a piece of paper. It's even less than that. It's virtual.
It's an e-award. But any excuse to drink champagne.
Any excuse to drink champagne. And to be fair, we did get given the champagne at another awards that we were at that we got a certificate for.
Yeah,
which I still haven't brought nails into the office for.
Yeah, we got an award there. Oh,
Oh,
did we get a love heart? Oh, thank you.
Thank you. We won Women on Wednesday.
And we are women.
We are women, and it's now Thursday. But we won yesterday.
Way!
And we haven't even started drinking yet.
Because Emma's not come round.
Emma's not come around, and we're a bit worried about all the camera and the.
Oh, thank you,
Jatone. Where are you watching from? Let us know.
I do like salad, like the salad.
I like salad. We just had
salad.
We just had salad, trying to cushion our stomachs before we drank bubbly. For those of you joining us, we've got a quiz up today on Kickstarter, so see if you can get it right. That what connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, a mouse, and a saint? Barbados.
Oh,
We're going to Barbados.
I'm pretty sure it's Ibiza.
No, it's Barbados was the original.
Oh, Benga Boys, I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Benga Boys.
Ibiza was the one.
I bet it's beautiful weather there, whereas here it's a bit miserable.
It is a bit grey.
Yeah.
But we've got a very shiny award. So, what connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, a mouse, and a saint? And if you know the answer, let us know. Because we do know the answer. So, just in case you were thinking we didn't know the answer, we were asking the questions to find out whether you knew the answer.
The answer to that is also the answer to what does Stella need to do. Joe just got it.
Yeah.
Emma just got it. Yeah, you got to work out to get that, Joe.
Glasses of Prosecco. We have plastic.
Okay, where can I aim it?
Oh.
I'm ready.
Are we ready? Live on. Don't hit the cameras. I said don't hit the cameras.
I didn't, did I?
Oh, it's bubbly bubbly. Now apparently if it fizzes it's because the glasses are dusty. And it's got nothing to do with the fact
It's all fizz. Pour me a glass, please. You can have one. Come join us.
You'd have to get a long way from Barbados to here, mind you.
Yeah, I'd rather stay in Barbados.
Just. You've joined. Fabulous.
That's Joe's glass. Emma, come join us.
Come and join in, Emma. We've got the. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Cheap prosecco.
Cheap prosecco.
It was all right. It came from Forrester Boyd. They weren't going to get us anything expensive.
But thank you anyway. Just in case you're watching. We appreciate
It was a giveaway price. Look, there's a slight discrepancy in height there.
I'm taller.
I'm only joining in if my share's equal.
Your share's equal.
There we go.
What you need is a George Orwellian. My share's more equal than others. Equal, don't you? And then-
What a day today.
Come on round, Emma.
Right, I'm coming now. Sorry, I was trying to.
Now this is the boring part where we're sober.
You
Join
wait.
in
You
in
keep
10
watching.
minutes. It's going to get wild.
Why are we drinking prosecco? You wonder. I know that's why you're drinking prosecco, because of this.
We won.
We won.
Woman on Wednesday by Jacqueline Gold, who is the CEO
CEO.
of Ann Summers.
For those of you who know what Ann Summers is, for those of you who don't know what Ann Summers is,
Don't Google it.
Google
Don't.
it.
Don't. Woohoo.
and rabbit will bring on a whole new meaning.
You have to. Which is mine?
Not the one that's been drunk out of.
Can I have the one that's not dusty?
Yeah.
Well, you've got no glasses then. Just drink straight from the bottle.
So we won Jacqueline Gold on Twitter last night. So another award to add to our awards.
We have many now.
We have many
Not that we're
awards now.
bragging, but we're excited about it.
So we've got the Prosecco in at the office today to
Yeah.
celebrate our Jacqueline Gold win.
Chin chin.
Cheers everybody, chin chin.
We are also coming to the end of our Kickstarter campaign for Cosy Killer.
I think it's just got 6 days
Must have a
left.
week, hasn't it?
No, it's
No,
just
no,
6.
it's
We had
days.
6 because we started it on a Wednesday, so it's got 6 days left
Next
to run.
Thursday, isn't it?
Next
It finishes?
Thursday, so-
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Week left.
raised how much? No,
Six
six and a half.
6,500. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, we're happy with that.
We're happy with that, mainly because it has increased awareness of what we're doing, which has been brilliant, and we've had so much
Yeah.
positive feedback that people actually want it, which is really, really good as well. So we're going to be launching in December.
Yeah, a murder mystery subscription box where once a month you get loads of puzzles and riddles and cryptic clues and trinkets to your door, and over the course of 12 months you have to work out who the murderer is.
And if you get it right, there might be a prize by the end of it. We're going to be dropping everybody into different cohorts. So if you join in month 1, you get dropped into month 1 cohort. And as your month travels through, you only get to speak to people within your month. So that's the idea. I'm trying to work out what Della's up to on there. I can't see.
I'm
She's got so many
twittering.
screens up. You're twittering. So if anybody speaks to us on Kickstarter, excuse the fact that we're not responding immediately because Della is talking to other people as well. Yeah, you didn't get cinema effect on there.
You're
Ooh.
Wonder what that means.
multitasking.
It did nothing.
It did nothing.
Missed your 1 p.m. lunch? Question mark. Well, I should hashtag that.
It's an at sign actually.
Is it an app?
Yeah, it's it.
Thank you. Join us now for 2 p.m. Prosecco.
Are you going to put the link to the live feed?
Can you
Can
do
you
that?
do that?
too? If you need any IT help, I'm here. for
Hey,
you.
mobile
games. Thank you very
games.
much. Thank you very much. Great job. I want you to make the game. Yeah, we are going to,
Yeah,
regardless.
well.
So there's a lot of people that have been asking us for details on when it's launching anyway, and it's definitely going to launch in December. So although the Kickstarter, we're guessing this is the wrong time of year to launch a Kickstarter for what is probably a winter project. So we're relaunching the Kickstarter in September,
Yeah.
October time, just to give us early PR, I suppose, before the launch in December. And what we'll do is we'll set the target rate a lot lower. So we purposefully set the target rate high this time round. We will keep everybody updated. Yeah, so what will happen is we'll
Yeah.
keep running updates on the Kickstarter that's I'm guessing you can. Having not done one before, I don't know whether you can still keep people updated
Yeah, you can
on
update
Kickstarter.
afterwards because it's normally when people who have fully funded events go, oh, the stuff you were promised in the pledge is in production. But if not,
if
we're
not,
on
I don't-
Twitter at Cosy Killer or at Red Herring Games, so we'll be posting a lot up there.
Yeah, so you can join us on there if we haven't. If not, we'll be trying to do updates on the Kickstarter page even when Kickstarter isn't running.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll still get the updates. And we do have a new quiz out on Kickstarter today. So if you know the answer, do get hold of us. It is, if you know that it's on the update, but also I can read it out. What connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, 1 mouse, and a saint? And if you know the answer, or when you know the answer, drop us a line. And today we're putting everybody's name to a hat because there's a lot of people that are no, that's not the answer.
That is a good
it's
answer.
A good answer,
That's
but
it.
it is not the answer.
That is a good answer.
So you can then drop us a line with your answer, and then we're putting everybody's name to a hat. So what we've had is a lot of people have been entering, but they've been picking up the updates quite late because of where they're living and working. So we're going to put everybody's name in a hat today, and it'll be the first 5 people that come out will get the Ginger Dead Man this week. This week, today.
I was just typing to him because he was typing to us so lovely. I just wanted to type back.
He could probably send us a selfie. We've never had a selfie yet.
Oh,
yeah,
Mobile
send a
Games
selfie.
Design. If you could send us a selfie, then we could try out what it's like and see how the selfie thing works. Because we've been running updates for ages, and you're the first person that's actually spoken to us for an update, which is really cool.
You should win a prize
You
just
should
for
win a
that.
prize just for talking to us on the update. Because a lot of people, we had 7 people watching yesterday, and all 7 people stayed very, very quiet and never spoke at all, and it was a bit.
We are quite scary. I mean,
Yes.
look at us. Petrifying.
Because petrifying with.
To be
Prosecco.
fair, Jo was just talking to herself all yesterday afternoon.
Well, that and then the paper delivery arrived, and it was all just.
Oh, a selfie!
Have we got one?
Oh,
Oh, that's fantastic! Now we know who everybody is. How cool is that?
That's brilliant.
Yay!
I love it.
That's
That is
really
amazing.
cool. I like it. We should get these more often.
We need to do this more often. I love that you've called it Prosecco live stream.
It's like Soda Stream, but it's
just
Prosecco.
because it's
This is just going to
flowing.
get sillier as it goes.
Yeah.
I
Has
love
Mobile
that
Games
selfie
got-
option.
Has Mobile Games got a live stream coming up? Have you got a live stream coming up that
Yeah,
weekend?
or have you got a project we can have a nosy at? Had to figure out that it records for some. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we did
yeah,
that
we
yesterday.
did
It was
that
like,
That's
we
so
just
cool.
stayed still, didn't we?
yes. Do you have a live stream coming out, Mobile Games?
Have you got one due? We seem to keep coordinating
mobile
with somebody. Game. And tell us what kind of game it is you're designing at the moment. That'd be interesting.
I'm guessing it's
as
a
well.
mobile one. Yeah. I'm just
Well, not necessarily. It could be on a phone or a tablet, or it could be a mobile game, as in a game that's like mobile.
You haven't got one
Not
today.
today.
We'll have to keep an eye out, and then we'll come and send selfies to a live stream. Very drunken prosecco.
I have a board game online.
Oh.
Yeah, our next project's a board game actually, but we were going to launch the Kickstarter for that later on, weren't we?
Yeah, I was going to try and get Cosy Killer up and running, and then next year.
We've got a board game.
Yeah.
2 board games.
2 board games. 3 board games.
Well,
actually.
3?
3. There's 3. You just haven't seen the 3rd one yet.
Oh. Yeah.
Wolf. Oh, I have seen the Werewolf
Ah.
versus Vampire.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
I know who you
watched
are now. We did watch it.
Oh, we watched that for a bit. I think it was was that the unboxing one?
No, that was
No,
the one
that was-
where vampire was spelt without the P.
Hey.
And I said, "Oh look, vampire without the P." So I remember watching it. So it worked.
There we go. It worked. Whatever you was doing, it worked. So yeah, we've 6 days left. I don't think we're going to get fully funded,
But you never know. We've just won Jacqueline Gold's Wow, and with Jacqueline Gold's
Just
Wow,
in case
it
you
means
don't.
that she's a fan of our business, which is lovely.
Yes.
And
Hello.
it would be lovely if we could get fully funded on that as well.
hello to Rachel Parkinson who's watching this on live stream on Facebook.
Show her the rabbit. Show her the rabbit.
This is lovely Billy Bop that Joe felted from scratch, and this is Mini Toto that Joe felted from scratch. That's amazing.
I have challenged her to do a 3-legged cat.
3-legged cat's the next
Oh,
target.
I felt really sad when your cat came in and it had obviously fallen over in the mud because it has 3 legs and it was just all black up its face.
Oh no, that's just dreadful.
You can always tell when he's face planted something. Cause
Oh, hi Deb.
Hi Deb.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you as well, Deb.
Hello, how are you?
We haven't caught each other on Periscope lately, and we've done all sorts of things on Periscope. We're on Periscope at the moment, actually. If you're on Periscope,
Yeah, we're on
as
Periscope.
well.
Which one's Periscope?
that one's
Periscope,
Periscope for Deb.
Twitter.
Deb will know this one over here, and then that one's Twitter for Cosy Killer, and then
This
we've got
one
Kickstarter
is
up there as
Kickstarter,
well.
YouTube, and
And
Facebook. God.
Apart from the BBC
We're-
election, we're everywhere.
Yeah, so apart from the BBC, we're not as exciting as the election.
We are more-
We're far more exciting than the
I
election.
reckon for publicity we should have dressed up as dogs and just sat outside
Like
polling
polling
stations.
Well, we could still get the polling station sign up, and then we could just wear ears and noses. Can't you do that on one of
I
these
should have
apps you
taken
can do?
Toto this morning and just put him outside.
I've started a campaign on Twitter for llamas at polling stations.
Llamas
on
at polling
Sims Dogs.
puppy.
Lions at
Brilliant.
home, social
dogs.
behave. But we people ought to come up with totally like ducks at Poland. We haven't got our duck back.
Oh, a
today.
duck. Oh,
Deb,
we
as-
need the duck.
Deb put, as usual, Joe Smedley, you are having too much fun.
Yes, this is what it's
Of
like
course,
all
this
the
is
time. It is what it's like all the time.
Yeah,
It was
was the
overlapping.
one-
Yes, you were the one overlapping live stream the
Yeah,
other
sorry,
day.
Mobile
and I
Games. We just clicked
apologise
back
for that.
from Facebook to Kickstarter. Yeah, we just planned it and then we was like, oh, we've got.
Well, it took me ages to work out where you could find the other live stream feeds. I'm not sure anybody else
Yeah.
knows where they are because
Some-
I was trying to find them and I couldn't find who was live when, and
You
then I
can't
clicked
really
through to
get
it
to
by
them
accident.
from the Kickstarter homepage. You got to go on your Kickstarter live.
Yeah.
So was that somebody live streaming at the same time as we were live streaming?
Yes, but
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
mobile,
work out because
great.
I couldn't work out how to find the live streams on
okay.
Kickstarter, and then the live stream Kickstarter, and then when I eventually found it by accident, clicking through things, and all of a sudden I saw Mobile Game Design was up at the same time as us, but I hadn't found it to coordinate who was on at what point, and I think that's a problem with Kickstarter because you can't actually easily find the live streams.
It's really
can you?
difficult unless you're following and subscribe to a gaming or not
Yeah, when
gaming,
you
a
get told when they're coming
Kickstarter.
up.
That's when you get an email. But apart from that, it's just the publicity you put on Twitter and Facebook yourself.
So you other three watching at the moment.
Oh, we got
Wow.
four.
We've got 4 watching
Charming.
now.
We got some fantastic selfie. I've got some fantastic selfie from Mobile Game. So if you guys want to send a selfie as well, we'd like to know the faces of who we're talking to.
Yay! That would be lovely. And I tried that yesterday and nobody's talked to me. See, it's you, Della, you're the lucky charm. You get people talking to you on
People just come
Kickstarter,
on
people
and
come on.
I think they're here for the prosecco.
Yeah.
I think
Possibly.
you should have come to the
Yeah,
office.
I'm nearly empty. It's just while I'm walking
That's
home.
like the biggest hint I've ever. I'm almost
My
empty.
glass needs filling.
Ooh.
This was well worth waiting for actually because we could have drunk it on the awards night that we won 2-3 weeks ago and we didn't. And then we could have drunk it when we came back from the London Awards, but you weren't here,
I wasn't around,
so we didn't drink it then.
Gone off.
As if you was somewhere else. How dare you?
I know. What can I say? Oh, something just clicked.
It's the camera. Every now and again, it clicks on you. I think it decides to like change its aperture settings, and then it just went, "Hello."
Hello. Yeah, it kind of like has a moment and it blinks.
It blinks.
Oh.
There's no titles. Drunk enough to get naked? Not yet. No, and there's no titles coming today either.
We're not that drunk. I don't think
We're
I've
not
ever been that
I was
drunk.
going to say, how drunk
No,
do you
I
have
haven't
to
been
be?
that drunk.
My clothes are stuck very firmly to my body. Thank you very much.
Stitched on.
Yeah, sewn to my skin. Oh, ow. Oh, Gareth Arthur's like
Oh, hello,
Hello,
Gareth.
hi.
Hello. How are you? Come talk to us. Send us a comment,
Do you know who
Gareth.
Gareth is?
Yeah, I know Gareth.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just checking that you were both in the
We
acting
seem to like,
circles.
yeah, we seem to be in acting circles, but like slightly delayed from each other.
Yeah.
So like, I think he was involved with Caxton's, and then when he wasn't, I was, and then he worked at like
Did he
the
do
pharmacy.
the same murder? No, he didn't do the same murder mystery
And I
as
was
you,
at
did
the
he?
pharmacy. Then he did Murder Mysteries You, and then I've done Murder Mysteries. So I've
I'm
always
trying to
just
think because
been...
your first one was the Italian job, the pizza passion
Yeah,
pasta. And
pasta,
I think
yeah.
did we do Felons, Flappers and Foul Play before or after that? Because I know Gareth was in that, and Stuart shot him early, and we had to cover for the fact that Gareth shot Stuart too soon, and we had this awful problem where Stuart was dead. And he shouldn't have been dead, but Gareth had shot him because Gareth had just gone with they're all chatting to me and it's about the right time to have an argument and shoot somebody, and not everybody had seen Stuart already. And I was like, Stuart's dead as the barman and we haven't quite finished yet.
No, I was definitely... Where's the dog?
Oh, she's
Hello,
asleep.
she's asleep. Fast asleep.
You see her under there, that's her little den. She's
We're currently
half in,
showing
half
Periscope
off.
the
The dog.
tired dog.
There she is.
The
Half
tired dog.
asleep. She went for a 5k run yesterday, so she's a little bit tired.
Oh wow.
So she goes for 5Ks with us every couple of days. And it was her. She's just come off season, actually. It's the first sort of couple of weeks she's been. Too much information, I know.
Let's change the subject.
There's a whole sharing thing that you just don't need to do.
I just
Do
realised
you know-
Joe's not in the Kickstarter. There we are.
I was in the Kickstarter, I was around.
So we'll quickly just talk. Oh,
You-
no hormone. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm close. It's fine. We're still here.
So, yeah, so that she's just come out of season, so she's just been off the leave for the first time since Tuesday.
we
So she's
passed this
completely running
conversation.
mad at the moment.
Anyway,
we will do.
so what we are?
Go
we
eat some
are
of the champagne. It's cheap champagne. It's prosecco, which is almost as good. Because actually, I don't like champagne that much. It's too dry. I quite like cheap prosecco.
Good old prosecco.
if it's
yeah.
wet, I'll drink it.
And yeah, it is still lunchtime.
That came out my nose.
I might just leave
the shame for a
So
bit.
in theory, we're talking about our Jacqueline Gold win
And also
and
Cosy
Cosy Killer, which is coming to the end of its Kickstarter system. But that's not a problem. For those who've pledged on Kickstarter, we're honouring the pledges. So when it launches in December, if you've pledged, obviously no money will be taken out of your account if it doesn't fully fund, which to all intents and purposes it looks like it probably won't this cycle.
we've got like 35 grand to raise in 6 days.
Hey, we can do a challenge.
How much to take my jacket off?
Don't get to drink water. Yeah, we've got all afternoon to drink tea. We'll be fine.
I've got a pint of Vimto.
A pint of Vimto.
We're doing okay.
So if it doesn't fund this cycle, we're launching another cycle in September, October time because we'll be launching the product in December. So anybody that pledges either on this cycle or the next cycle will honour the pledges. So if you want to come in, you'll get a special Kickstarter rate when it goes live anyway. So that's you on board, if you like. And for those who haven't pledged yet, why aren't you pledging? Because you get loads of really great deals on Kickstarter.
You get a
The
discount.
extra bits.
The extra bits.
Are the bits that you need to commit to now, even if it doesn't fund, because then you'll get them when we do launch in December.
And if you're not sure and you just kind of want to see the first box, you can just pledge for one box, and there's no commitment to carry on the subscription after that if it's not your thing. But you might as well give it a go. You might really enjoy it. You can.
I know a lot of people have really enjoyed the puzzles. We've been doing daily puzzles on the Kickstarter update or semi-daily puzzles.
We've got one today for you.
We've got one today.
Today's is good.
Today's is good. Okay, what connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, a mouse, and a saint? And it's not the Earth.
And it's not Noah's Ark, like I thought.
And it's not
However,
Noah's Ark.
I got it right. Just putting that out there, Della. Got it right first time.
Got it right.
It was easy. This time.
If
Well,
I
now
didn't
you've
like
got your head
Prosecco-
into the thinking about how things are operating, you see. So now you've got your head into how things are operating, it becomes easier, doesn't it?
Right.
So we'll be stepping up how complicated things are.
But it's been. Is Joe on Snapchat?
It's not me.
No.
Well, I'm not. No, I don't think I am.
No, we haven't got Snapchat. We should do
haven't
an
got
office
Snapchat.
Snapchat. That's quite a good idea.
What is? See, this is me totally.
So
I have no
Snapchat
idea what
is
Snapchat is.
like an image sharing app, but the images only last up to 10 seconds and they only last at most for 24 hours. So you can do a story, so you can do images and videos of your day, and after 24 hours it wipes.
All the young people are on Snapchat.
All the young people on Snapchat.
My
Isn't
daughter has a
Snapchat the thing
Snapchat
that
account.
looks, isn't Snapchat the thing that looks like a ghost?
Yes.
Yes.
That's about the only thing I know about Snapchat. Other than
yellow
that, I
and
don't know.
white.
It's yellow with a little
Yeah.
white ghost thing
Yeah,
in the middle.
that's Snapchat.
And that's the only thing I know about Snapchat.
Because the images then disappear forever. Not like a ghost. One glass of Prosecco and we go wild.
The who was I speaking? It was Tristan the other day was talking about ghosts, and he spooked himself out in the house about Ghost Moss at the bottom of the stairs, because I said, for the first few days after he died, I could still see him.
Tristan is Joe's son and Moss is Joe's late pet border collie. Not Floss, who you normally see on the Kickstarter. She's okay. This is Moss we're talking about.
Yeah, it wasn't me that named the second dog. That was the kid's idea. I was never going to call her the same. It just means that
Moss,
the next dog
Floss,
we get is going to have to be
Boss.
Boss or Ross,
Toss.
Joss.
Stop.
Total
Stop
loss.
it now.
Sauce. Sauce. I like the...
Rude of me. I should be calling you Miss Smedley. You could be calling me Miss Smedley, but no, it's not.
Just because it looks like we're drinking champagne
In the middle
doesn't
of the
mean
afternoon.
we're classy.
Yeah, no, Miss Smedley is my daughter. And unfortunately, I'm a Mrs.
Unfortunately,
And again, live on broadcasting, Joe
There's so many
says.
confessions. We've offended so many people live on air.
That's all right. The one thing I do know is that he isn't watching any of these because he never can. He hasn't even worked out how to use his phone yet, let alone watch a Periscope chat or watch
The
Facebook
joys of a
Live
technophobe husband.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what you do online.
Or the things you can get up to.
Oh dear me. Dear me. We had a conversation the other day. Our most asked question for a murder mystery company is, what's the best way to kill someone? And we have a legitimate answer.
We do.
Go on, Joe.
The other most frequent question we get asked is, where's the fish tackle shop?
Where's the
Where's the fishing
shop?
tackle shop?
Yeah.
We get asked that every few weeks.
People come in, see red herring like a fish, and walk in and ask where the fishing tackle shop is, because apparently there
So the
used
boss
to be
doesn't
one.
mind drunk employees. No, she doesn't.
No.
In fact, she
You should
endorses
see us
it.
at
endorses
Christmas.
She strongly promotes
Christmas,
having
we
drunk
had one hell of a year, and we
Don't ring us
finished
on the
it.
last
Don't ring
posting
us on
day.
the last postal day. We get all the post to the office as soon as we can, and we go out for lunch on the day. And the last postal day, because of the way it worked out with our last working day, the last postal day, we hadn't got that much post, had we? So I brought in mulled wine for the office. So we put our little heater on, and we had mulled wine. It was lovely. We went off for prosecco at lunch, and then had another bottle, as you do, and then came back and finished off the mulled wine. I had to ring Emma on the phone to check she was going to wake up before she could.
They got extremely drunk.
And we have Della this year, so Della's going to take part. So that's 3 bottles of prosecco at lunch instead of 2.
Nightmare.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get picked up or dragged home.
Yeah, there's no way you can drive.
Walk all the way to Laceby, stumbling in a zigzag.
Yeah, this is
Not
how
pretty.
accidents happen.
It was not pretty.
And of course, we'll have had Cosy Killer launch as well in December, which means December's going to be
Oh,
really
oh, sorry, Deb. You've asked us what the link to the Kickstarter campaign is, but it was on the other screen. I will send that to you.
If you Google Kickstarter, no,
I'll just send it. I've got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. There you go, Deb. Sorry that it was a bit delayed.
We get there eventually.
Who else is watching us? We've got another viewer.
Got another viewer.
Oh, I think, yeah. It might be Gareth. It might be Rach. Is it
Has
Rach?
Rach stuck with us all this time? Bless her. She's
Rachel, I'm surprised she's not
dedicated.
in here having a glass.
So, Jo is an assassin. Does she work for MI6?
No,
No.
but I have worked for the Russian mafia, and
That
there's
is
a
a
long
true
story.
And that is a true story.
It wasn't intentional. But it did result in our phone being bugged. For a
Hello,
while.
Sean Barnes.
Hello,
Oh,
Sean.
Sean.
Hi. Sorry, normally it doesn't say who's watching us, but for some reason it says your name. So hello.
That's really good. If you want to find out about the mafia, just ask. But yes, it
I
was
think we should tell them,
interesting.
So you worked for the Russian mafia, and every time you had a phone call for a few weeks afterwards, you could hear somebody listening in on your
I
phone
could hear it
calls.
click on
It
all the
clicked.
phones. And we've moved offices since, actually, so the phone line is the one Emma's got
It's now
so
mine.
all the hearing is you and Paul discussing
Yeah, exactly.
computer
What do you
issues.
mean the shower doesn't fit?
Yes.
Click, click.
That must be code words, yeah. Code words. The shower does not
The
fit.
shower does not fit. It's
That could be a really
actually-
good one for Cosy Killer, actually. Just a whole pile of code words that are actually just like, the shower does not fit.
Yeah.
My computer is broken.
Wink. Wink.
Oh.
Oh, did you see this from the
No.
ex-mayor of Grimsby?
Oh, yes, I did,
Oh,
did see that one, yeah.
I didn't see that.
Awesome.
Oh, I've liked it, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, and we've still got Sue Perkins' potential fingerprints, or it could have been the bloke that gave us the award who...
His names we don't know.
Mark something.
How old is Joe's daughter? 25?
She's not a variable age. There we go. That's as much as I'm telling you.
Nice try. I've lost. Oh, I'm looking for Australia. So we're actually opening an office in Australia this year as well.
Yeah, what time? Hang on. So
What time are we opening?
No,
What
no,
time?
half past
Oh,
two.
let's do half past two.
7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, they'll all be asleep.
They'll
Red
all
Herring
sleep.
Games Australia.
Well, we
yeah.
caught Australia at 1 o'clock the other day.
It's about 11:30. Well, Queensland, Cairns is about 10:30, 11:30. So it's a bit
Yeah,
late
they'll
at
be
night.
asleep. But we
It's a
did
bit
we
late.
caught Malaysia last time we did it at 1 o'clock as well, and North Korea.
Yeah.
Kim
Yeah,
Jong
I
Un was
don't-
watching us,
I
which was
don't
really exciting.
So
Yeah, Kim Jong Un watched us. He approved. We didn't get
He
attacked by
approved.
any. Oh, Deb's
Wait.
coming. Okay,
Oh, what's your
watching-
Kickstarter now? Deb, you can send us a selfie. How
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, send us a selfie.
If you have a camera and you click at the top, it says chat, selfie, Q&A, and if you click on selfie, you should be able
It's
to
just
send
us
us
a
one.
selfie, and then you can wave, and it's like a video thing, Deb. So you can wave, and then the video actually records you for a little bit of time, and then it comes in.
I'm going to share this quickly.
Yeah,
How
That's
you doing?
we had
I
a
know.
Jackie potato as well to try and cushion this, and the salad's obviously not had much
the
of an
salad.
impact.
That well-known alcohol soaking up equipment.
Salad. You know how porous lettuce leaves are?
What are you doing?
Sharing to Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Well, you can put all sorts of things because you can draw on yours.
I can draw on mine.
And you can talk and tweet. That's very exciting. I can't do that. I can only share it to people. More people die from taking selfie than from shark attacks.
Do they
Yes.
really?
Yeah,
I know,
that's a fact. Yes,
that is
I've
a
read
fact,
that
isn't it?
somewhere. Where did I read that? Because it's all these stupid people that are doing it at the back end of buildings and off
Oh,
cliffs.
they walk
and,
off.
and then they go, of course, they go backwards, not
Oh,
realising
we got a
that...
question.
Oh, a question.
Are you going to broadcast the selfie?
No.
The
we
selfie goes.
can't.
The
Can
selfie
we?
goes on.
It goes.
I don't know whether it brought. Can we brought?
It goes public for like 5 seconds, and then I'm not sure if you click on selfies and you can see another person's selfie, then it does go live. Then yeah, it is
Oh
public.
yeah, I guess if Deb can see the online gaming...
Nice
selfie.
hair. Thank you.
Thank you. I made it myself.
We've got a rabbit over there that's not a hare.
This
That
is a rabbit, not a hare. This is my dog who always wears a jump. It's not the actual dog. It's a felted version of my dog.
Just in case there was any
This is
doubt
my
that your
dog.
dog was that size.
This is my dog. It's like your imaginary friend.
This is my dog. I put a picture of this on Facebook because it looks a lot like my little Yorkshire Terrier, and my dad commented saying he thought it was my actual dog, and it wouldn't have been that surprising if he hadn't had
The
his
fact
glasses
it
on.
was standing on a
It
keyboard.
was standing on a keyboard, and I was like, "How small do you think my dog is?"
Or how big a keyboard do you think they could have?
Is it like the piano in Big with?
It just looks really wrong sitting up. begging hair. It's a rabbit. It's not a hare. It's a rabbit.
Sorry, I just realised I had it a bit low. There you go. That's the hare, and that's Toto in his jumper.
Oh dear.
The blurry.
You can see. Are they on? They're not on our Red Herring Games page, are they? They're on. Your
No,
page.
I might post them on the Twitter though. Dogs at polling stations.
Dogs at polling
I'll put a
Llamas.
little-
You just
Llamas
put
at
a
polling
little polling
stations.
station. Rabbits at polling stations. It certainly is a break from the election, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
yeah. Just I'm fed up of Facebook at the moment.
You're fed up with
Oh,
Facebook.
it's
Oh, yeah,
just
it's just constant,
Full,
isn't it?
isn't it?
Election.
People
election.
just
Emma's out, by
arguing.
the way, if there's any left.
What's that?
Oh, I'm all right. Don't worry, because I'll have a little.
Like he's like, don't worry, she
Did
gave
you?
me a glass.
Just give me the bottle and a straw. That's fine, thank you.
No, you haven't had any seconds. It's me that's just drinking quickly. I'm drinking far too fast.
As we all sit and watch Della pour prosecco.
It's because I'm clicking
We've got
between
nothing else to do.
No,
I'm clicking
what-
between
At
stuff.
least it's safe, isn't it? It's safe on there. And the reason for the prosecco is
We
Jerry
won.
Goldsworth.
What's the person on the right? Now we don't know because it's mirrored, so it could
It's
be
mirrored, so it could be Joe, or it could be Della.
Joe, Emma, Della.
Does that help?
Who
We should have
knows
done
why?
it. Hello, I'm Joe.
I'm Emma. She's not
Cheers.
Cosy.
And I'm Della. And we are Red Herring Games. We've been practicing. We've got a message on Cosy Killer, so I'm just going to see
Quick, go
if
see,
it's
go
the
see.
right answer.
See if it's the right answer. So the
Oh, I
question
hope
was,
so, because it's
what
such a good one.
connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, 1 mouse, and a saint? That's what you got to tell us the answer to.
As we're all leaning in to try and see the answer. Oh, you
That's obviously
see,
not what we're
that's the
looking
bat
for.
phone. Hold on.
Torsten. Hello, Torsten. We've got your message. We are reading it.
We're reading your message, Torsten.
Hello.
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 It's just a picture.
Oh, you're asking a question. No, that's not how. That's not how it works. So, Torsten, I'm really sorry, but that's not how it works. You have to figure it out. We're not going to give you any hints. So, there are 2
We're
elephants.
being a
What
cow.
connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, and a mouse to a saint?
We'll type it up. If you go on our
If you
Kickstarter
go on
page.
Kickstarter, it's already there.
Oh, it's already there. If you
It's
go on our
already
Kickstarter page, on the updates, on our text update, you will see it all written out, so you don't have to.
You don't have to
to
try and
memorise
remember
it.
it in your head. And the idea is that you try and solve it yourself. So Cosy Killer, when the Cosy Killer packs arrive through your door, you're just given evidence and you've got to work out who's doing what. Maybe any selfies on a mobile device. Oh, I don't know. We managed to do it through our webcam, didn't we,
Yeah,
Deb?
if you had a webcam, or if you're on the phone, you can't just upload a photo. You've got to do it. Oh wait, we've got
We've got one. We've got
Woo!
For those on Periscope, you won't know what we're talking about. If you go on to Kickstarter Live, you can send selfies and questions and chat, and it's a little bit more exciting on Kickstarter Live.
They're both like waving in sync.
It is, yeah, they can wave and sync. That's
Oh,
really
we've got
cool, actually.
Oh, it's Deb's.
You sure, Alpha?
We're having so much
Deb,
fun.
can you answer this question then?
I'm going to type it on
What
the
connects?
Kickstarter.
Oh, that's a good idea. What connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits,
Sorry for
3
misspelling.
otters,
3 otters.
1 mouse,
1 mouse.
and a saint.
And a.
And Emma got this one right, so it's not that hard.
She's coming back in the room. Ignore. We didn't say anything.
We didn't say anything. No, we said nothing. She's leaving now. Look
No,
at that, we've upset
Emma!
her.
Get your bum back here.
I need to make a phone call.
She's got to do work. She's going to do a phone call live on air.
Yeah.
And
To the
never
mafia.
Can you hear a click?
You can hear a click. That'll be the.
I can hear
the
everything.
FBI.
My shower is broken.
My computer won't boot up.
What does
No,
boot
it's the
up
shower
mean?
is broken conversation again.
It's the shower's broken. The
Emma's-
door is too tall.
These are not quizzes. We're just making stuff up.
No, we're not making stuff up. We're just repeating information that
We're
we've
just
heard.
repeating Emma's terrible look at the moment.
I think it's attached to the box.
So there goes another. There's another foot. It's attached to the box. That sounds very dubious and sort of FBI.
Where's the ransom money?
So I
It's
always feel
attached
really
to the
sorry for
box.
people who have a go at the police about all these terrorist incidents in the UK because they're
Right.
following like 22,000 people or something, and you cannot. I said to my husband the other day, much as somebody had
Can
reported
you-
somebody too tall for me because I'm 6'3".
That is a problem.
Oh,
you must
that is a
see
problem.
everyone's like horrendous layer of dust on the door frame. They must hate when you come around because they have to clean all the high
I
parts that no
hate
one can
tall
see.
people. I hate tall people because they can see everything. Equally, I hate short people because they see underneath the dust on the sofa.
I can't win.
But I was saying to my husband the other day, it's not really fair on the police because like they've got to track 22,000 potential terrorists in the country, and what did these 3 people do that was warranted of information? They hired a van. Well, you know, how many people hire a van? I mean, we hire a van semi-regularly.
Right. Okay.
And we do kill people all over the world.
Yeah, why aren't they tracking us? They should be tracking
And
us.
maybe that was the click. Maybe it wasn't the Russian mafia. Maybe it was the police.
Yeah, but when you think about all these things they've got to try and trace, and all these things, and you've got conversations like Emma's, my door is too tall, my shower is too wide.
I find it so difficult just to, you know, tweet to our 200 odd followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's difficult enough.
No, it's,
I find it difficult looking after Toto, and that's one dog.
Yeah, but what would try and police watch
22,000 people.
It's just impossible, isn't it? What's more scary is there's 22,000 people in our country that the police are watching, let alone that there's 22,000 people that they're trying to watch. There's 22 potential terrorists.
Most people have
Yeah,
fake
yeah,
accounts
so-
on Twitter. That's very true. They do.
They do, yeah.
I mean, my name isn't actually Cosy.
You'd never have
Yes.
guessed.
No.
Is that it? What's that
You
mean?
know-
No, mine's not red either, but I get quite a lot of emails to red.
Hi,
Red.
Red.
Hello, red.
Well, your hair's red.
It should. Well, it is.
Oh.
It's supposed to be at the moment, but
It's
not
like
meant
a
to be.
red brown.
It just fades every time it dies.
Everyone.
That
fades.
wasn't a pun on running a murder mystery company. And
Speaking of murder and death,
Cool.
Cozy Killer,
News
the
is good on the
monthly
Twitter.
subscription box,
That's all right then.
where you can be a single-handed armchair sleuth. Oh, I missed that comment.
it was. He only watches the news on Twitter,
Cool.
which is
Brilliant.
probably a good
That's
idea.
probably a good thing.
Although
to
you
get.
do get a lot of fake news. I mean, one of the things that's been really bugging me actually with Facebook is that all the rubbish that you're getting about the election, it's all propaganda stuff that people are posting. It's not actual real facts. It's all stuff from the Independent, stuff from the Sun, because everybody knows the Sun, the Independent, Daily Mail are accurate.
I just don't post anything political on Facebook.
I don't.
Who said the Daily Mail was accurate?
That's what I'm saying. People are like reposting stuff from the Daily Mail, the Independent, and you're like, well, surely you know that this is propaganda. This is not.
Well, not necessarily the Independent. Daily Mail and the Sun, yes.
Speaking of fake, we pretend to kill people for a living. I hope that Joe will have a Snapchat.
I don't know at what point I'll ever get a Snapchat, to be perfectly honest, because
Technically.
I don't know how to do it.
I think we should get a red herring Snapchat.
A red herring Snapchat.
I'll sort that
Yeah,
out.
Della's going to manage the red herring Snapchat.
I'll just send you pictures of like floss.
Floss.
It will just be floss.
She's.
I'll make a
fast out at the
Snapchat
moment.
called Red Herring Games or red.herring.games on Snapchat or something like that. And I will just put pictures of floss on it constantly. So if you are feeling low and you want a Snapchat with just border collie pictures, then
Oh,
followers.
so there's our camera look. This is us watching everything else. Dog's name, Floss.
Floss. Floss.
Like candy floss or dental floss.
That was me flossing.
But she was meant to be candy floss because we used to call Moss Boss candy floss.
So
she's just Floss.
I never knew that.
That's what the kids call her.
Is her full name Candy Floss then?
No, well, her full name's Candy Floss. Yeah.
Oh.
And I call her Scarlet Pimpernel. So, because when she was born, she had a little spot just on this side of her nose.
A Pimpernel.
Yeah.
What's
When she was a puppy,
What's a
the
Pimpernel?
Scarlet Pimpernel
Scarlet Pimpernel.
with a mole on the side of the nose.
The elusive.
The elusive Scarlet.
Scarlet
They
Pimp-
stick in there.
They stick in there.
They cannot find him anywhere.
If
The
anyone
elusive
understands
Scarlet
these
Pimpernel.
jokes, please contact us at games@Red Herring Games.
I have to say, we're too old for Snapchat, but we can do
You
good
can
jokes.
Or the black fingernail, was that?
That was the fingernail
The
black.
black fingernail was one of the carry-on versions of it.
Della, you
Barbara
do.
Windsor and Sid James.
Della, you do.
Oh,
Wasn't that carry on, don't lose your head or something?
Emma's
Oh,
laughing.
that was so funny.
Carry on, don't
Della-
lose your head.
The Scarlet Pimpernel, Don't Use Your Head, was it?
No, it's a carry-on film, wasn't it? Don't lose your head. Della,
Yeah.
you do Snapchat. Joe and I'll do 1960s, 70s, and 80s jokes.
Yes.
I'll do the 90s onwards, and you do the 90s backwards. Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably go quite way
Quite
back.
big.
Or they had a whole day where they just played theme songs from the 1960s, and I
No,
70s,
60s. We're not that old.
70s,
70s and 80s.
1970s.
70s and 80s.
Yeah.
There was 80s as well. Because you don't know the Airwolf theme tune, and you weren't sure about Knight
Airwolves.
Rider, and
Knight
Baywatch was
Rider,
lost. Baywatch.
I only know about Knight Rider from like Family Guy and Simpsons take mix of the series.
You see, my kids say I'm only going to be famous if I get on The Simpsons. So what I really need to do is speak to The Simpsons about going on The Simpsons. And
I
then-
can
then
imagine
I'll be
as a
famous.
Simpsons character.
Yeah,
I can imagine you yellow.
yellow.
The camera keeps clicking like it's taking a photo. Maybe that's the Russian mafia. Maybe they've hacked into our
Clicking the
camera.
camera.
Clicking the camera could be. Joe,
James-
is it at least old enough to be my mum? Is it at least old enough to be?
Are you at least old enough to be?
Am I at least old enough to be your
Depends
mum?
how old you are.
Yeah, that's true. If I said yes and you were 35, I would be lying.
Or the prosecco is hitting strong. So, Cosy. We haven't actually talked about Cosy Killer much. Me,
No.
29.
No, I'm not old enough to be your mum. Sorry.
I am young enough to be your younger sister.
I'm old enough to be their older sister by quite a bit. Your mum would have had a break and then gone, oops!
She'd have had
Where
a
did
bit of
this come
respite,
from? Yeah.
and then she would have been pregnant with Joe. And then me. No.
Well, you've definitely been after me
I
by
yeah.
quite some considerable time. Because I am basically old enough to be your mother.
I
I
definitely
don't know
am.
how old you are. I don't want to ask live on air, but I'll ask you later.
Oh, that's easy to answer because I'm 40. I don't mind people knowing I'm 40.
Ah, I do know because you have a Terry's chocolate orange in your drawer.
Because that
I know, 'cause that
explains
makes it
everything.
40.
I have one every year.
I think I asked you. I was like, "Where you got that?" You went, "Oh, I got it for my 40th," and I should know.
And I'm still eating it, and I was 40 in December.
It's a massive Terry's chocolate orange, giant
Huge,
segment. Could
huge.
you imagine, how big do you think the biggest Terry's chocolate orange is?
How big do I
Mm.
think the biggest Cherry's chocolate orange is? I don't know. I know how big I'd want it to be. I'd want it to be like
We
James
are
the
the-
Giant Peach kind of size, and that would probably last
Could you
me
imagine?
it'd last me my entire lifetime, given how long it takes me to eat a chocolate orange normally.
I was in a school yesterday doing some actory things.
No, you don't do that. That's like diddly-doo, diddly-doo. That's like Wayne's World. That's not
Okay.
acting is like that.
Oh, acting things. And there was these kids' pieces of work on the wall.
Yeah.
And it says, my favourite film is James and the Giant Peach. It reminds me of Pinocchio because they both have grasshoppers. I was like, God, I
I
miss
wonder where
being
that
a
was going
kid.
then.
It's like I miss being a kid where everything
James
makes
the Giant
sense.
Peach, best Tim Burton film.
It's brilliant, isn't it? The
It's
little
a-
glow
Tell you, I
worms
need
in
to
the
get my
bag.
glasses,
Oh.
don't I? Because every time somebody
love
tweets something, I go like that to see what they've said.
Jo once
When I
got
get my
asked
glasses.
something inappropriately on Periscope, and she just went, "I don't understand that. He wants me to get my titles out." And I was like, "Jo, it doesn't say titles.
I'm
Just
not sure how
ignore
much
it."
better that is. I can just about
You look
see. I
like
think it would help
I'm a
if they're clean.
librarian."
It would help if they're clean. I think I'm meant to be distance. It's meant to be short up. I can't see things.
So, Cosy Killer. Let's quickly talk about Cosy Killer.
We probably ought to, since we're online talking about Cosy Killer. It would make sense.
Yeah, so Cosy Killer, I'm not sure if it's flipped, so I'm doing it both ways. Cosy Killer. Cosy Killer. We are a monthly murder mystery subscription box, so once a month for the space of 12 months you get a box to the door that is filled with puzzles, cryptic clues, translations, trinkets, whatnot, and
whatever makes the story up. So
Yeah.
so it's different. So each box has got something slightly different in it, and in the boxes the idea is that you are the detective, and as the detective it's up to you to try and solve the case. So we're just going to send you the information. So like the police force would get sent lots and lots of information, and they've got to decide what's relevant and what's not relevant. You get sent all the information about the case, and over the course of 12 months you've got to work out who's done it. So you become the detective, so you can create your own incident board, you can gradually track things through, you might connect things up, you might discard a load of information because you think it's not relevant, and then decide 3 months down the line actually it probably was relevant and bring it back into your incident board again. Or you might throw something away and think, oh, that's just a pile of rubbish, and then think, oh, I wish I'd remembered what that pile of rubbish was because actually I could do with that again. So what we're going to do is we're going to create forums as well. So over the course of the year there'll be a forum that you can connect with, and you can chat through with other people who've received the same Cosy Killer box as you for that month, where you're all at, what people have decided about something, and then somebody might have a major break and be able to share it, or they might keep it hidden because they want to keep it to themselves.
I can just see out the corner of my eye, Jane
Shuffling
talking
about.
with her hands.
As I do. It's a shame I can't do a Cosy Killer box like that, isn't it? But this is probably why we're doing Touchy Feely.
Cosy Killer.
We'll have a fingerprint kit.
Oh,
And there
we sell
won't
them.
be. We do sell fingerprint kits. We sell ones with true type fingerprint ink in it. I don't know whether we've got one here because we sold all of them and we're just in the middle of repacking all our fingerprint kits.
We have the
But in the
labels.
Cosy Killer boxes there'll be loads of different things in them. So there'll be things you'll want to investigate further. There won't be a fingerprint. Well, there will be fingerprints on the paper, just because of how we're packing it. But it won't be something that's a clue like that can degenerate over time. It'll be clues that you can look at. So we're in discussions with the printers who can do papers that smell, papers that glow in the dark, papers that have
Secret ink.
secret ink on it. So there'll be things on there that you can explore, and there'll also be things that are physical things like a peacock feather. There might be tea, there might be spices, there might be things that relate to the plot. You might get elephant poo paper. I keep talking about it in the office and they keep laughing at me. But there'll be
Elephant poo
interesting things.
Is paper.
Well, you say that, but not all gloves stop the fingerprints getting through, and depending on what type of gloves they're wearing, if they were latex gloves and they've been putting them on badly, there'll be fingerprints on the outside of the latex gloves that might transfer onto the paper.
Oh.
There's usually fingerprints on the inside of the latex gloves. So if the gloves are discarded, they can find from the glove the fingerprints, and you fumigate them in super glue vapor, and it holds the fingerprint in because it sticks to. It's having lots of interesting
I'm
stuff.
making
It
notes.
sticks the super glue once it's vaporized sticks to the fatty deposits. So on the inside of the glove, so you can flip a glove the other way up and you can get the fingerprint off it.
Why did we do a live stream drinking prosecco and talking rubbish when we could have done a live stream on how to kill someone?
Because you probably
Because
get
I'm not
picked up by the
overly
police and
certain
have
that-
to kill somebody.
That's a really good idea.
Or how to catch a killer,
How to catch a killer.
which would have been
because that would have
relevant
been totally
to Cosy
different.
Killer.
It would be, but it's totally different information because what's modern day catching is very different to olden day catching. And the other thing you got to remember as well is that the old adage used to be every something leaves a trace. Every touch leaves a trace. It's not that word, it's something else. Every something leaves a trace. And they've decided now that actually it's not the case. Every contact leaves a trace was what the police
This
used
is
in
really
the forensics.
rhymey. Every contact leaves a trace, but now that is not the case.
But now it's not the case. No.
It's like a
What they've
Dr. Zeus
discovered is
murder.
that although they thought that every time you touch something with your fingers
Fake
you would
one,
leave a
fake
contact
one.
residue behind, they've discovered now that if it's cold weather, you don't actually leave your contact residue behind. Do you want to yes. Someone that yes is always watching us. Always.
Hi NSA, how you doing?
But so the contacts don't actually leave trace. So in bad weather, because fingerprints, it's the residue left by sweat. If you're not sweating, so if you're particularly cold, you won't be leaving any sweat on your fingers, which means your fingers aren't sweaty, which means you don't leave a fingerprint behind. So in different towns in the UK, I don't know whether it's the same in the US, but in different towns in the UK, they have a test house where forensic scientists like go in, and there's somebody else has been around the test house and they've left contacts all over the place. And the idea is that SOCO people go in and train in this house, and they check the windows, they check the doors, they check broken objects and things.
If I got a pair of latex gloves,
yeah,
and I put them in the freezer, and then I put them on to kill someone, in theory, I wouldn't leave any.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I wouldn't leave any fingerprints.
No, because you would be sweating, and you'll leave them inside the glove because you'll get that contact on there.
You need to get in the freezer.
You need to get in the freezer. Did you know? I was watching on QI the other night. If you put a Siamese cat in the freezer for a week, it changes colour.
And dies.
But they've discovered that because Siamese cats are very like, there's an Arctic hare as well. It's the same. In the summer it goes brown, or in the winter it goes white, or the other way around, or whatever it is. Siamese cats are the same. So so the extremities on a cat are dark brown because they're colder, and the Siamese cat's body's white because it's warmer. So the Siamese cat's extremities are cold, so they're brown. So they said if you were to put a Siamese cat in the fridge or freezer for long enough, it would change colour and go completely brown.
Can we just preface that with please don't try this at
Please
home?
well, they did preface it with a please don't try this at home on QI as well.
So how did they find that? I don't
know how it's to do with.
I imagine some lady who loved a cat
Accidentally locked it in the freezer.
Who died, didn't want to get rid of the cat.
Well, no, because then it wouldn't be circulating. It's all to do with blood circulation.
So it has to be alive.
It has to be alive when you put it in the cold. I don't know how they found it out.
Please don't try this at home.
No!
But it's to do because the hares. It's one of two animals in the world, Siamese cats, and there's an Arctic hare. One of two animals in the world that it's to do with the hair getting to the area, the blood flow getting to the area, and one goes black and one goes white. It's very complicated.
I think I might be one of those.
We do sell kits in euros. You don't need to be French to buy it in euros. You can be from anywhere in the world and you can buy it in euros. So if you go onto our website, if you're looking for murder mystery games, we sell murder mystery party games standardly. Cosy Killer's not launched yet, but will be launched in December. And again, that will be available in euros, US dollars, Australian dollars, and Great British pounds as well.
And we're trying to figure out a way, because we're opening up an Australian office, but there's a way to kind of make the postage a bit less.
Yeah, we'll be launching a US office in about 2 to 3 years as well. So at the moment, everything's shipping from the UK over, but we've got a good courier rate. Everything's going over on the courier.
Yeah.
And we do have potentials for a packing house in the US at the moment, if need be. So depending on how if it's a very popular thing and it's a lot of US based people that are buying it, we can set up a mail sort house in the US and send it directly from there, so it keeps posted down.
I'm still quite surprised by all the facts we learn on these live stream. How much? €40?
Depends on what kit you're buying. Are you looking at Cosy Killer?
Because Cosy Killer is...
or are you looking at...
a murder mystery dinner
party game.
So £25 is the Kickstarter price. So 25 Great British pounds in euros would be...
I see, she Googles everything.
I do.
£28.80 in euros. So if you go on to Kickstarter, the first pledge is £28.80 in euros. We'll give you the first box in December with extras, because the Kickstarter's coming with... I can't actually see in these glasses. Actually, it is better. I can see really well in these glasses.
Have you ever seen this TV program called Bones?
No.
I
haven't seen them in my
It's
glasses.
not as filthy as it sounds. It really isn't as filthy as it sounds. It's about a forensic anthropologist, and in the earlier episodes that I used to watch years ago, like, she had the same haircut and she wore them glasses and she wore shirts like that, and I'm just
no, I don't phase out
the main character.
No,
you should watch it.
Yeah, so if you're interested in the Kickstarter, we're honouring all Kickstarter posts. So even if Kickstarter doesn't fund in this cycle, we're honouring all people that have pledged at Kickstarter at this rate. So if you come back to us in December and you're ready to buy, if you've been a Kickstarter and you've pledged on Kickstarter, we're honouring the Kickstarter pledges in December.
Yeah.
So even if our Kickstarter doesn't actually fully fund on this cycle, it was mainly because we were trying it out, and we thought, well, we'll set the bid high, so that if it fully funds, great. If it doesn't fund, we'll just collect people who are interested and find out all about Kickstarter as we go, without anybody losing any money. So it was our way of, well, if it funds, great, woo. It's a bit like when you ask for loads of money from the bank and the bank says no, but we'll give you this. We're doing the same with Kickstarter. So we set out high, so that if it didn't fund, nobody lost any money along the stack. But if it did fund, well, that was great for us.
Yeah, we figured out that it's worth putting it lower than what you actually want, because then you get put on the nearly funded page.
Yeah, a lot faster.
Faster, and you stay on that nearly funded page for a while, and that's when you get a lot of your traffic through Kickstarter. Because a lot of our funding we've got on the Cosy Killer page is through our advertising, through our own Twitter and our Facebook and any other social media.
And our customers. We got our regular customers.
Yeah, we got about 2 through people finding us on new releases on Kickstarter. So it was in the first week we got 2 pledges through Kickstarter, and apart from that, it's all been ourselves. So we learned a lot. We've learned a lot.
We learned what we needed to learn with Kickstarter, which means the next time we do it, we'll know what we're doing next time.
So yeah,
that makes sense. So we're honouring it, and then what we're going to do is run another funding cycle just before we launch the product in December. We'll run one in September, October, and we'll set the thing a lot lower, because we know we're launching it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then all the funding will just go straight funding through Kickstarter, and then it'll just fund that first launch.
If you're watching us on Kickstarter and you're interested but you haven't pledged because at the point you think, well, it's not going to get funded, if you follow us on Twitter or Facebook, we're going to be running those competitions. I think we said weekly.
Yeah, we're running weekly competitions for the Cosy Killer.
Also,
do pledge if you haven't already pledged now, knowing that it's not fully funding yet. A, if you don't pledge, it never will. But B, if you think it won't fund, don't make that stop you pledging, because actually what's happening is we're honouring all the Kickstarter pledges from this time. And once you've pledged, you go onto our backer list, which means you'll be keeping up to date with the regular updates. And so when we relaunch our Kickstarter in September, October, A, you'll find out about it first, but B, when we launch the product in December, you'll hear about it. So I missed that, sorry.
It said Kickstarter is too risky. So why do you think, just for interest, why do you think Kickstarter is risky?
Yeah, it would be interesting to know, because some people told us we ought to put it up on our website, and we said no, because the idea of Kickstarter was that if people pledged and it didn't go through to fully funded, they wouldn't have their money removed, they wouldn't have to pay any money. So we didn't put it up on our website, although we were told to put it up on our website. But because we aren't launching it till December, it seemed a bit false to put it up on our website in June. That's 6 months. We could take money off people in June. Kickstarter might not fully fund, but we'd still have all that money from people in June, which just seemed a bit wrong.
And then we'd have to go through, if we wasn't going to do it, go through and refund everybody.
Everyone. So we didn't want to do it this time round, whereas next time round obviously it won't matter.
Because we're definitely
running it in December, so we can start an early bird.
Yeah, you can, if you're just wanting to keep up to date and know about our relaunching of this Kickstarter in September, then you can either join our mailing list for Red Herring Games, or you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or you can pledge anything as low as £1, I think Kickstarter lets you go to.
Yeah, so where it says at the top, where it says make a pledge, and it's got like a pretend amount of £10 in there, just reduce that, take that 0 off and make it £1.
And then at least you'll be able to get notifications on our updates.
How often do guys try to flirt with you? On Periscope, an awful lot. In real life, I have never been propositioned. I've never been offered drugs. I've never been wolf whistled at.
There you go. Tick. That's off the bucket list.
I think I just oohed this thing of "don't touch me." Which obviously I don't ood on ooze off on ood.
I ooded, don't touch me.
Yeah.
You've got Prosecco mouth.
Prosecco mouth. So I don't ooze that off on live stream.
You know, when you said "don't touch me," it just reminds me of that Faulty Towers. Was like, "Don't touch me, I don't know where you've been." Oh, British comedy is best. And then
don't mention the hamster.
The hamster. Don't mention the war. You started it. No, we didn't. Yes, you did. You invaded Poland. It's my favourite line. Absolutely. We've gone off on a tangent now, haven't we?
And we've probably been chatting for much longer than the half an hour we said we were going to be on for.
Well, we're 3 minutes off an hour, so I think we should just stick around for these 3 minutes.
We've got 3 minutes.
We've got 6 people on Kickstarter.
There's loads of people on Kickstarter. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
do
Kickstarter.
Chat to us and send us selfies and join the chat and tell us. Also, we have a quiz running at the moment. If you go into our updates, you don't need to pledge to enter the quiz. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is email us or direct message us on Cosy Killer or Facebook or Twitter to enter the quiz. And you do get sent Ginger Dead Men. We've had loads of people enjoying their Ginger Dead Men, so do send us the information. So the question for today is, and you'll find it on Kickstarter in the updates, what connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, 1 mouse and a saint?
It's going to be written up, as Joe said, on the Kickstarter update of Cosy
It's on the
Killer.
update already, yeah, and we'll be emailing our customers later.
Does anybody on Kickstarter or Periscope have any questions about our Cosy Killer Murder Mystery subscription box? Is there anything that you're not too sure of? Is there anything that is stopping you pledging? Be completely honest, we're new here to Kickstarter and we'd like any feedback whatsoever because we're relaunching in September.
Yeah.
And we'd like to learn as much as we can
before we launch. I mean, we'll have more of a prototype box by the next time we launch as well. We'll probably hold off launching until we've got the full box sorted out with the designs and the packaging and all the other bits we were doing anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying anything.
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We love you anyway.
Yeah, we're just happy you're watching.
Quiet.
I think it's just Emma with 5 screens opened on her computer, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's Emma, yeah.
Just to make us feel that we're not talking to ourselves. Like
and Rachel. Rachel's watching on one of them.
Hi, Rachel.
And Debs is watching on the other one. And Mobile Games Design might still be with us. If you are, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so nobody's actually answered it yet. Have we had an
Let me
answer?
click on the 5 because before it showed us. Sean Barnes is
Sean Barnes is still watching.
We're so proud because we've
You've
just
been on
talked
us for a while.
utter rubbish and you've stuck with us. So thank you. We're just going to say thank you.
So still going with the quiz then. So nobody's actually responded yet, have they, Della? We've got it open.
No,
and I don't think anybody's emailed yet.
Jo must be really funny when she's drunk. She's drunk now, so.
I'm not drunk.
No, well, you're not now.
Not drunk yet. I could get really funny when I'm drunk. I think I'm hysterical when I'm drunk, but then everybody else does as well. So,
What, think you're hysterical when you're
no,
drunk?
everyone else thinks they're hysterical when they're drunk.
You are not hysterical when drunk on whiskey. Just share that.
So it's just people are asking questions and they're not going to get an answer on the questions that they're asking. So I'm really sorry about that.
Yes.
You've got to ask the right questions. So the question is it's on our Kickstarter. Message us on Twitter, Facebook, Kickstarter.
Oh, we're getting lots of love on Periscope.
We are. Who's that giving us?
I don't know,
love?
but thank
Hugh
you.
Connolly, thank you.
So
I can't see who's purple. Somebody who's purple. Just comment whoever's sending us the purple
I think
hearts.
it's the guy who's been speaking to us the whole time.
Is it the guy who's been speaking to us the whole
You've
time?
spoken to us so much, and we're really appreciative. So, people watching, this is, if you get this answer correct, you'll win a gingerbread man, ginger dead man, free of charge. We send it in the post. And
they're really nice with a good cup of coffee or a good cup of tea, we've been told. So don't drink poor tea with it. You're purple. Yes, it is Marco. That's fine.
Hi, Marco. Thanks for all your support.
So it's really nice. The Ginger Dead Men are they're from Sordid Kitchen. They're absolutely fantastic. The gingerbread men. They're in the cupboard.
Okay, I'll go get one.
You'll go get a ginger dead man. I'll read the question out again. So the ginger dead men are really nice. They're really crunchy gingerbread dead men biscuits. And they're very nice with a good cup of tea or a good cup of coffee. So don't drink any Peely Wally tea or Peely Wally coffee. That you need a decent cup of coffee, we've been told. So when we're running these quizzes, they'll go to being monthly once we've finished on Kickstarter. Not monthly, weekly. And with the weekly quiz, we're hoping to include some nice, decent gingerbread man. Yes, but ginger dead man. Ginger dead man. You've got a ginger dead man.
So for Kickstarter, YouTube, and Facebook.
You can't get it in focus.
Focus.
Focus doesn't focus very well. You have to sit back where we are to focus. That's why it goes click every now and again.
Gingerbread man for Periscope.
Gingerbread man. So they're really nice gingerbread biscuits. So if you want to win one, all you have to do is just get the right answer to this question and just send us a message with it. Not publicly so that people can see, but privately.
Kickstarter, Facebook or Twitter, it's at Cosy Killer. So some are mirrored, some are not. So Cosy Killer.
I think everything's not mirrored at some point. If you can read backwards, bonus points. So the question is, what connects 2 elephants, 1 giraffe, 3 rabbits, 3 otters, 1 mouse and a saint? And we know the answer.
Say that again, but slower.
What connects?
I must be a killer because I eat them quite. You eat gingerbread man Quite often.
Do you bite them by the head first, or do you go for all the extremities and then go for the head?
You say no.
What? See, I always eat all the extremities and then go for the head. I go arm, leg.
Leg.
How many
legs
legs
have you got?
I've got dead octopus.
Leg.
That is some biting, because
By
you're going
the
to have to
groin.
try and get in there. That's going to be, especially on these ones, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, they have quite narrow
Legs. So, what connects slowly 2 elephants, 1
There.
giraffe, 3 rabbits,
There, 1, 2.
3 otters, 1 mouse, and a saint.
That was my saint impression.
And if you could message us the answer, you could be in with a chance of winning a ginger dead man. And they'll be coming through the post. So you do just need to, if you win, we'll email you and just say, send us your postal address. You've finished.
Yeah, I was
This
just
is all gone.
wondering, but big thank you to, who got us this?
Forrester Boyd.
Forrester Boyd for the Prosecco.
Which we won at the last awards night we were at, where we didn't actually win that.
We got a
one.
runner-up.
We
You
got a
were
runner-up.
robbed. You were robbed.
We was robbed.
And then we got the award
Small
for
awards.
small awards. We got
DHL.
the award
Just in time.
DHL's here just in time. And then we got the WOW Award by Jacqueline Gold from who's the CEO of Ansomers.
Whee!
Say goodbye.
So we're off.
We're off. But that
So
was
bye.
us. Thank you
So
for
do
joining in.
enter the quiz. It's on Kickstarter. If you're not sure where it is, just go kickstarter.com and look up Cosy Killer.